data highlight the economic impact, and this is going to take some time as it shakes out, and it will be an ongoing rolling hit that is happening to these businesses. And Saeed just mentioning, we just want to get back to do what we do best, normal, cook food for our neighbors, make some money, and go on about our lives. The incredible disruption that has been caused by what can only be described as a federal retribution campaign, and I say that because I'm not searching for words. That's exactly what the President of the United States called it, a retribution campaign against Minnesota. And we've seen it against our neighbors. We've seen the terror in the streets. We've seen the violence in our streets. We're seeing the economic destruction of this. And then we're seeing day in and day out the impact across state government. At the very time we're putting people at risk, we're making it more difficult for people to get health care. We're making it more difficult to have safety in where they take their children for child care. So we're continuing to make the case that, that Minnesota has stood up for their neighbors, that Minnesota has asked that this surge of folks leave. I spoke with Tom Holman yesterday. I spoke with Susie Wiles, the President Chief of Staff, this morning. We're very much in a trust but verify mode, but it's my expectation, and we will hear more from them, I think, in the next day or so, that we are talking days, not weeks and months of this occupation, and it's an expectation that we will continue to get cooperation on joint investigations of the crimes that were committed or potentially committed against Minnesotans, and then a backing off of the unprecedented. What happened when they said this retribution campaign, the very unqualified cabinet secretaries all took that as free rein to come to Minnesota and bring retribution to us. So if you were the Department of Transportation, you did it. If you were the Ag Department, you did it. If you were DHS, you did it. If you're Dr. Oz, you did it. If you're O'Neill, you did it. All of them came to get in the news, and all of them came in all aspects of whether it was holding money, whether it was trying to file charges against people, or things that might not seem like they would be that impactful. Data request, millions and millions of pages of data request, which is fine by me. We do it in Minnesota, but they don't even have any people working at these agencies, so they request the data and they don't go anywhere. The people who are the attorneys that should actually be prosecuting on ICE cases, the lead prosecutor quit yesterday. Fraud is a long forgotten thing for everybody except me. And people in Minnesota who know we need to prosecute it and do what's right. The federal government lost all their prosecutors. The federal government sent us no one who's an expert in fraud prevention or fraud discovery or fraud prosecution. They sent untrained people on the streets to push people down.